So we've got a session today focusing on lower backs. Rolling around. And feel free to linger in any place you wish to linger. Rolling around, tapping into any sensations. And just checking in with your lower back. I found we've been doing a lot more sitting recently. And it can subtly have a little effect on not just the back, but the hamstrings, the back legs, your breath. So we'll just create some space today through the vertebrae. And create some ease through your movement. Just settling back to the center, take a big inhale, reaching up. And a long exhale, bringing your palms to your center. Breathing in. And just following the breath, allowing the breath to lift you up. And easy exhale, releasing back down. One more time. A big inhale. And easy exhale. Just releasing the hands to the side. Take a big inhale here. You can stretch all the way up. You can press down on the hand beneath you and stretch here. Maybe looking up if that's okay for you. And just nice easy sway side to side. So imagine you're in tree pose, just swaying with the breeze. And then coming up and over, softening the elbow. Taking a nice stretch here. You can take a little movement here, rolling around in the spine, how it feels nice, so you can open and just stretch. So explore here. This is your time. You can press down, take a big inhale all the way up and over to the other side. This time take a nice stretch here. See? Stretching high. Almost like a big yawn. And then start to sway in the breeze here. So when you're ready, you can float over, softening elbow coming down. Really experiment with looking down this time if you looked up before. And press down, take a big inhale all the way up. Coming into a twist this time. And then reaching up, lifting up, looking up. And exhale, floating the arms down to the twist legs. And start to walk the hands forward, taking a nice stretch coming to your fingertips. And bringing the hands behind you, press down behind, take a big inhale, lifting from the chest. And easy exhale, walking the hands forward one more time. And take the hands over to one side, taking a nice side stretch. And coming back up. Taking the hands behind, press down, maybe lifting the hips too this time. Lifting the chest, the hips, dropping the head backwards. And exhale, rolling forward, calling the hands forward, going to the other side, taking a nice stretch to this side. And easing back. Just drawing the knees together, placing the soles of the feet down, placing the hands behind you. Take a big inhale, lifting the hips. Coming all the way up, nice and high, tabletop. Allowing the head to release. if that feels good for you. You stretch through the top of the arms and the shoulders. Exhale, releasing all the way down. And just rolling down onto your backs. Take a big inhale, floating the arms up and back. And exhale, forward and down. And really releasing your back as you're here. Breathing. Lifting the arms with the inhale, floating them down as you breathe out. And exhaling forward and down. Just hugging the knees in over the chest, rolling side to side. Maybe taking the arms out too. And you can make little circles around your back if you wish. Just see what's best for you. Helps you the most. And settling the knees over to one side. If you wish, you can take the head over to the opposite side. Stretching the drawing your belly in as you lift up through the center, up and over to the other side. Nice deep breath in. Into the ribs. Inhaling, drawing the belly in, coming back. We'll start to rock and roll backwards and forwards, up along your spine. You can start with small movements. If you wish to get bigger, you can do that. And maybe taking the feet all the way back behind you. Maybe touching down if that's available. Maybe coming all the way forward. And then coming all the way back. And easy squats. And coming back. One more time. And then sinking back to a seat. So just taking the knees around behind you, coming to all fours. And then just going to move the spine, however feels nice. Could be side to side, forward and back. Maybe arching, rounding the back. And meeting up on all fours and just let all the weight go down into the mat. Feel the mat supporting you, the ground beneath you. Feeling as one whole body. And start to take the hips back to your heels. Take a nice stretch into your child's pose. Maybe taking the forehead down to the mat, rolling side to side. Rolling up to all fours. And sinking the hips forward, you might crawl the hands forward a little way too. Opening through the back. Inhale, chin to chest, rounding, take the hips back to your heels. So we're just moving with the breath. Opening, arching. Exhale, rounding all the way. One more time. And whenever you're ready, tucking the toes, lifting the hips up back, and just rolling into your downward facing dog. Side to side. And just easing out stiffness in the muscles in the back of your leg. Take a big inhale, lift high up into the tiptoes. As you breathe out, relaxing the heels down. Twice more. Inhale, lifting up. Allow the knees to soften as you release. One more time. Big inhale. And easy exhale. Just more pedaling side to side. Starting to crawl the hands back towards you. Catching hold of the elbows, rolling side to side. And releasing the hands down. Inhale. Coming up halfway. You've got knees softly bending and just let the arms go. So a little pendulum side to side with the arms. Really release. And then let the arms just come to stillness. And release the head down, folding all the way. Take a big inhale, rolling up half all the way this time, bending into the knees. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, palms to your heart center. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, all the way forward and down. Inhaling halfway. Exhale. Take a big inhale, reaching high. Maybe tipping over to one side, really stretching both sides of the body. And coming up and over to the other side. And coming back to the center, throwing the arms all the way down. Inhale, lifting up. Easy exhale, throwing the arms down. One more time. Exhaling, just stay here, catching hold of the elbows. Really taking the hands behind, insulating the hands. Bringing the hands up and over. And we just take a few breaths here, allowing the space to unravel through the spine. All the way down to your head. And releasing the hands. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, folding down, softening the knees, walking your way out to all fours, sinking hips to heels, stretching through the fingers. And releasing the palms down. Inhale, lifting up, tucking the toes, lift the hips high. Inhale, look forward, step your right foot forward between the hands. Take a nice stretch here. Nice breath in, breathing in the morning glow. Exhale, releasing the knee down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming back down. Tucking the back toe, take a little walk back. A little soft sway from side to side. And walking the hands forward, raising the back leg. Take a nice twist to your right side. Rolling down. Take a big breath in, opening to the other side. Exhaling. Step back to your downward facing. Take a flow, rolling through plank pose. Take it nice and easy. Holding lots of tension. And rolling down. Inhale, lift up. Breathe in the sunshine. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing. Look forward, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Take a nice stretch here. And easing the back knee down. Inhale, opening out. Releasing back down. Tucking the back toes, take a nice journey back. You can stay high, you can sit down. See what's good on your body. Then rolling the hands forward. Tuck the back toe and lift that back leg one more time. Nice strong back leg. Take a nice twist. And then rolling around, twisting around the other way. Exhale, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward to your plank pose. And we're just going to take a few rolls here. So moving from your belly, you can have the knee down, you can have the knee up. You can maybe make some shapes. Maybe have some fun. A little tree. You can maybe flip away, lift up. A little roll side to side, maybe a flip. We all the way back round. Lowering down. Plank pose all the way down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, coming back. Tuck the toes. Lifting hips all the way up. And back. Downward face. Inhale, rolling out to your plank pose. And this time we're going to come down onto the forearms, placing the elbows where your hands were. Just breathe. Good plank. Take the knees down anytime you need. And it's all roll down. Slide your hands forward to Sphinx. Breathing in. Nice. Exhale, releasing elbows by your side. Draw the hands back. Press down. Take a big inhale, lifting up and back. Downward facing dog. And this time from downward dog, just take the elbows down where they are. Taking the hands together. Maybe interlacing the fingers. And as you inhale, you can roll forward, maybe touch your head on the mat, and then take the hips all the way back, using the breath. Using your core. One more time. Inhaling. And then bringing the knees down, sinking hips to heels, a nice heat builder, that one. Just settling a few breaths in child's pose. Sending the breath to wherever it needs, maybe the lower back. And when you're ready, rolling up to all fours. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Walking the hands back towards your feet. And you can turn the toes out, heels are in. Exhaling, sinking down. So sitting down into your squat pose. And just take a little roll side to side. Maybe opening out one side, placing a hand on your lower back. Spiraling open. And we're going to have a little walk around now with our squats. Rolling around, maybe extending one leg in one direction. Feel free to move outside of your mat. We're loosening the boundaries. The boundaries going softer. And just see where appears to you, maybe move into a groin stretch, or maybe you stay in a grounding squat, or gardening pose. Maybe continue with some twists, opening out. You can even try a cheeky crow pose too, all in the squat. Making your way back to that squat. Press the hands down in front of you and lift, peel the hips high. And just enjoy that stretching out. Bend the knees as much as you want. Inhale, rolling up to stand, notch by notch. Palms to your heart center. And release the hands. So we're just going to take a gentle sway side to side. Allow your heels, your feet to move too. Don't leave them behind. And then place the feet hip distance apart on the mat. As you breathe in, lift the toes. And as you breathe out, place each toe down one by one, reconnecting down. And feel that connection go all the way up your torso to your jaw. That space between the shoulders and the ears. Rolling the shoulders up and down. And then take the arms wide, bring the palms together. Forearms parallel to the ground. Just notice how the soles of the feet are connecting to the ground, how the fingers are connecting to each other. And you press the fingers together. Just feel the length in your spine, elongate. The spaces opening up between the vertebrae. And then releasing, coming down. Just a little shake out, shake everything. Move that energy. And take a big inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sweeping all the way through. Inhale, lifting up, coming down to your right side. Sweeping through. Big inhale. Exhale, round to the other side. Then taking the hands behind you. Interlacing the hands. Draw the shoulders down. Little movement round in the neck. And bending the knees, rolling forward and down. Bringing the hands up and over. And then releasing the hands down. So heel toeing your feet out wider than the mat. If you wish to come onto your mat, you can switch the sides you can so you're all on your mat. And just rolling from side to side. Bending into one knee. Maybe the foot comes up, the ankle rotates a little. And coming back to your center. I'm going to try a new pose here. There's different variations. So coming into what can be called heron in the nest. So it's also called a tripod headstand. You can also come down and just take the and just release the weight of the head. And then bring the hands back towards you so that you get a 90-degree angle in your inner elbow. And you can just stay there with all the benefits of an inversion. Or if you wish, you can start to pull the knees in, placing the knees onto the elbows, really lifting up the toes, maybe not. A little chick in a nest, springtime chicken. Another alternative, if you wish, is just to take the hands to a wall and just lean the hips away from the hands, and the hands with a nice parallel of the arms to the mat. So many options here. And then when you're ready, coming out of your nest, and just bringing the knees down, toes come together, take the knees out wide, sinking back to child's pose. Taking a few breaths after your inversion, and just sense all that fresh oxygen moving around your body, fresh movement of blood and oxygen. And when you're ready, coming back to all fours, And just gently rolling through the cat-cow, around in, breathing in, breathing out. And settling back to all fours. Take a big inhale, right arm coming out to the side. Exhaling, sweeping all the way. You can go 2 more times if you wish, or just stay. That feels like a really nice twist to chill out in. Maybe taking the top hand to your lower back, giving it some love. Unwinding, making your way back to all fours. You can take a little something in between before you go to the other side. And taking your left arm out to the side. Exhale, sweeping through. Maybe a couple of times, maybe just resting there and unwinding, taking some other options. Unwinding, releasing all the way down. Take a big inhale, tucking the toes, lifting the hips up and back. Now rolling out to your plank pose, lowering down. Inhale, slide and lift. Easy exhale, coming back down. So taking the elbows forward, even the hands forward. So out like Superman. And inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, coming back down. So keep looking down as you lift. Nice long neck. And one more time, maybe with the legs too, if you wish, lifting everything. And exhale, releasing. And is the chest lift. If you wish to have a little play here, you can have a little roll side to side. I love that. Or you can roll forward and backwards. And releasing. Just bring the hands down wherever is comfortable and roll the feet from side to side. And then releasing all the way down. Take a little shimmy through the hips. And press the hands down. Take a big inhale all the way up and back. Child's pose. You're going to walk over to one side, stretching through the side body. Pull over to the other side. Coming back to your center, rolling up to your seat. With a big inhale, lifting up. And taking your hands behind your lower back, pressing down, fingers pressing down, and tapping the toes, lifting the chest, drawing the elbows towards each other. Exhale, bringing the chin down to your chest. And just taking the hands on top of your head, gently weight. Inhale, opening the elbows wide. Exhale, bringing the elbows in towards. Now releasing the hands, taking the chin high. Integrating the hands behind you. Exhale, bringing the chin to your chest. Nice. Slow breath. Releasing the hands, sinking all the way down. And drawing your legs out in front of you. Take a big inhale, lifting the arms high. And just tipping forward an inch or so, bringing the belly towards your thighs. Keeping the head between the arms. If you feel your neck is an easy solution. Do a little less. And just gently lifting with the breath. And releasing with the breath. Just bringing the hands down either side of your legs. And if you reach your feet, you can take the hands to the fingers to the soles of your feet. And releasing the feet. So now is, we'll do a few core exercises and then move into more inversions. So you might want to have a cushion handy for those. So I'll give you another little pause before touching potential cushions. So rolling down onto your backs now, drawing the knees in for the eyes. And just a gentle roll side to side, releasing your lower back. And then take a big inhale, take the feet high to the sky. And maybe lifting up towards your legs. And drawing your feet down, or your knees down into happy baby pose, releasing your head. And just roll around here, bending one foot, extending the other leg. See how that feels. Maybe both at the same time, maybe taking the hands to the balls of your feet and stretching out. Maybe allow another little roll here. We've got several rolls going on in this class today. It can be quite fun. And also you have to engage your core if you go all the way over. Maybe bring the feet together and then open the legs wide, coming up and over to the other side. Touching the feet, coming up and over. And then back to the center. Nice. And bringing the knees down either side, back into your happy baby pose. Opening the hips. And just releasing the tailbone down. And the space along the spine or column. And then bring the feet down to the mat, soles of the feet together, and allow the knees to drift out wide. So take a big inhale, squeezing the arms up and back above your head. And easy exhale forward and down. Twice more. And one more time. Exhaling. Just extending the legs long. And drawing your right knee in towards you. And taking your hand on the inside and extending the leg out to the side. You can have a little bend in your knee if you need, that's fine. And then bring the leg all the way up to the center, switching hands, taking the opposite side of the foot, and coming into a long-legged twist, extending the leg out. And softening the knee, coming all the way up. And then lower as slowly as you can, all the way down. An audible breath in the last few feet. And drawing your knee in towards you, hugging into the chest. And taking the leg high. And start to take the leg out to the side. You can hold on. Inhaling up and over, switching hands into your long-legged twist. Extend the heel away. Coming back to your center. Taking the leg high. And then a nice slow release all the way down, as slow as you can. Keeping the mouth closed, nice audible breath all the way down. Both knees into your chest. Maybe an easy twist side to side if that feels nice. Just rolling the knees around, whatever feels good in your body. Now we'll just roll through bridge pose, bringing that, tilting the pelvis towards you, flattening back. Inhale, lifting the hips, lifting the arms. Exhale, starting with the arms, about halfway down. You start to roll the hips down too. Twice more. Big inhale, lifting up. And exhaling, rolling down. And sliding the hands up towards your knees, bringing your upper body with you, coming up to a seat. And this might be a good time to get a cushion and place it all the way behind you. We're going to come into a plow pose. It's good to contact the feet to the ground or the feet to a cushion, making that connection. And then whenever you're ready, placing it about leg length behind you, rolling all the way back down and taking the legs all the way up and over behind you, straight into a plow pose. Placing your hands on your lower back. You might be okay without a cushion if the feet come down, then you can take the hands away from your back. But if feet aren't making a connection with the ground, keep your hands facing up. Maybe edging there. Elbows in, shoulder blades together. Enjoying this healthy pose, healthy community. Few breaths. Gently, whenever you're ready, start to roll down really slowly. Bring the knees down. And you can do whatever you need, maybe bringing the knees in towards you or lifting the hips. Or another pose if you feel you need, you wish. And let your body float down. And extend, coming into relaxation. And just really surrender your whole body into the mat. Letting go. Releasing all your muscles, all your bones into the earth. Allow your feet to flop out to the side, your arms at a comfortable distance. Keep your palms face up, you're opening your shoulders as they face down, you're grounding. Somewhere in between, you're just being, being you. Your choice. Bring your attention to the feet, and space beyond the feet. Breathing in through the soles of your feet, all the way up to the calves, to the shins, up to the knees, top of the knees, underneath your knees, and space beyond. Breathing in, drawing the energy up your thighs, quads, the hamstrings, psoas muscle, flexes your hip, all the muscles around your hip. Completely relax all these muscles that flex and extend and stabilize, and just let them go. And breathing up from the sacrum, up each bone, each vertebra, each space between the vertebra. Breathing into these spaces all the way up your spine, the back of your spine, in front of your spine, bone by bone, space by space. Breathing up and out through the shoulders, the collarbones, releasing the arms, the fingers, palms, and space beyond the palms. Breathing all the way up and in and then up through the throat area. Getting fresh oxygen into your head, the jaw, mouth, the ears, the eyes, the eyebrows. All the way up to the crown of your head. And space beyond the crown of your head. Just be in this space. Gently bring your attention to your breath in your body. Get a little wiggle of fingers and toes. Gently draw your knees in to your chest, rolling over to your right side and taking your time to come up to its feet. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Twice more, breathing in, lifting your energy. Easy exhale. One more time. Breathing out. Your time, your energy, and your light. Have a lovely weekend and enjoy the sunshine. Namaste.